Hello everyone. In this lecture series, we're going to see how the big Latin data model, how they will be implemented to analyzing the big data. Big Latin data model. Here we have the atom, tubules, bag, and map relation, etc. We have in the picture we can able to see how the atom, tubules, bag, and map relation in the big Latin data models presented here. In the previous lecture series, we are given the introduction part about the big. Here, the big Latin data models. These are some big Latin data models here we can able to see in the screen. So next we can see the how to run the scripts. There may be a local mode and the map reduce mode and other things we can have in the scripts to run the scripts. So local mode we can have the finding the local host and local file system we can have it will be used. So neither Hadoop or nor Hadoop is required, so we can run the script very easily. We can able to see the local mode and the map reduce mode. There are two kinds of mode we are seeing able to see here. The local mode nothing but it is a local file system, whatever may be stored in the locally, it will call as local mode. Map reduce the run on the Hadoop clusters, whatever this data stored in the Hadoop clusters and HDFS, it can be called as map reduce. So we can hear the with the help of this local mode and map reduce, we can run the scripts very easily. So this is the how to run scripts. Then batch mode and interactive mode, we can have big and picx local things we can have. Interactive mode use the big cell to run the scripts and other things. The batch mode we can able to see in the pick locally presented here. The interactive mode use the pixel to run the scripts. So these are the grant lines with the load and distinct lines. We can have the running the scripts. We can by this way we can able to run the scripts very easily. Batch mode and interactive mode use the pixel to run the scripts by the following using the following codes. We can implement it by putting the codes in the to make the pick as easily to run the scripts with this is a way to run the scripts. Here the next thing is we can list some of the operators used in the pick. Is generally we can have loading and storing. General operator category, three categories we can split our pick Latin operators. So loading and storing, the filtering and the grouping and joining. Load, store, dump and other, these are the things we can have. The loads data from the file system and other storage into relation. Saves a relation to the file system to other storage. The dump is a prints a relation to the console. So that is the first category we can able to see. Then filter removes unwanted rows from your relation. The distinct is removes duplicate rows from a relation. That might be in the previous old databases. In the database systems we can have plenty of rows and columns unwantedly. We can add remove it will be somewhat difficult. So with the help of pick we can remove duplicate from a relation, or with the help of distinct operator. With the help of filter we can remove unwanted rows from a relation. We can easily remove these kind of things with the help of these operator automatically. So stream is one of the operator used in the filtering category. So it's transform relation using the external program. Then sample, select a random select sample of a relation, and also grouping and joining joins two or more relations into a single one. So with the help of this we can have co-group and group other things. We can have the group the data into single relation. And also cross, we can have create the cross product two or more relations. So these kind of things we can have the operators very easily using in the general kind of operators. With the three categories we can have in this pick automation. Then storing and combining, order, limit, union, split and other things we can these are the some operators we are discussed here for the pick Latin. With the help of this category, loading and storing, filtering, grouping and joining, and others is sorting and combining and splitting. With the help of this operator we can implement the pick Latin in the Hadoop system. Then next is a schema. A relation pic may have associated with schema, which gives the fields in the relation names and data types. For example, as clothes in the load statement used to attach a schema to relation. So this kind of process we generally using in the big Latin scheme. So for this we can have the given sample code in here to able to run in the system for processing the huge volume of data very easily. So from this lecture series we can in this topic we can learn how the big scale Latin and how what are the data volume data kind of different variety of things, and what are the operators present in the big Latin used for analyzing the huge volume of data with the help of these schemas presented in the. Thank you for watching. We can see the next topic in the next lecture series. Thank you for watching.